Yo guys, what is happening, Mugmac12 Play Games, and welcome to another episode of the Forza Motorsport series. Alright guys, today we're going to be picking up right from where we left off last race. I didn't even realize that your Xbox would just pause exactly where you were when you turned it off. That was kind of strange because I just joined here and it literally brought me right in here. It didn't bring me to the start screen where it usually starts me off, but who cares? Let's jump into the race. Alright, so here we go guys, back in the Audi R8 in all of its glory. I just realized it's labeled Flying Lizard on the back. I think that's what we're gonna have to start referring to this car as, just a Flying Lizard, because that's what they named it here. I'm gonna jump into third person for this race just because it's a little more relaxing for me. What is that thing, by the way? Is that a Viper? That must be a Viper, isn't it? I was gonna say it's a Z4, but I don't think it is. I think it's literally Viper. That's a Z4 beside us. It's funny that we have Z4s racing up against Ferraris, Bentleys, and is that, yeah, Bentley, right? Or an Aston Martin. And then the Audi R8s, of course. I guess if Z4s can handle it, though, they can. Let's make our way up. Here we go. We've entered second place now and approaching the leader here. If we can win every single race in this series, it'd be extremely good, because then we literally just, like, we have so many series points here. That's the goal of this this whole tournament, the Domination Cup. We actually want to try to win every single race. It's kind of like the main goal, just because then we'll get all of our series points. We won't have to do what we did the last two series in a row now, which is playing the series for like 50 points. It's ridiculous. So these offer a lot of points in each one of these races, which is awesome. I think we need like 18,000 or 22,000 or something crazy to finish this series, just past the leader there also. But this race will give us, like, I think, what, 1,000 points? No, maybe not. Maybe like 500, 600 series points towards that. So that'll be awesome. And the whole tournament, or this whole series, if we were to win it, will give us 4,000, 6,000 series points, something like that. And it'll be awesome, because we'll be like literally, what, fourth the way there. We just have to do a couple more of these and we'll be ready to move on. 2 more cups after the domination. So we are above the halfway point here finally. And then 2 more cups, and we'll see if we can actually manage to win the Forza Motorsport Cup. We got a couple more tight corners here. These are actually relatively long laps. I'm staying on the track here, though. I'm making good runs. The guys behind me are still staying behind me, which is good. And it looks like this might be sort of the final section as we come into the start of the race, or the line, the finish line, the start line, whatever you want to call it. There's a green light back there for some reason. Don't really know why. Let's see. How are we doing here? No, it's not even looking like we're at the line yet. What the heck? That was a bad little mistake that I made there. Just drove myself right off the track, and now the BMW Z4 is catching up to us here, which is never good. Never would have thought that you could race a Z4 in this kind of race. I just didn't think they had that kind of power. You know, I really would consider buying a Z4, though. I do like the car in real life, and I think, yeah, you know, I could definitely do a Z4. Obviously, you guys have heard me say this 1,000 times with the 944. It's a dream car right there. I mean, yeah, obviously if I get a better car, I would, but I think the 944 would be, I'd be so happy with that. Let's just be honest. That, or again, I've had this conversation before. You guys can just watch on the other videos, but yeah, 944. But Z4, also would be very happy with that. SL500, also very happy with that. We'll see. I will let you guys know for sure when I get a car. Maybe I'll make a video on it. I think I said I would do that, so hopefully we can do that at one point. If I do make a video on it, it'll most likely be on eBoys TV, which is supposed to be eventually one day sort of like my vlogging lifestyle channel. I don't know yet. I gotta build it first. I gotta sort of plan it all out, but something like that. So yeah, hopefully that'll go up there. Obviously, I gotta wait on that channel though until I have some interesting stuff to actually show you guys. Honestly, I don't think I do enough interesting stuff in my regular days. I just work, so that's about it. And I'm sure you guys don't really want to see that, so gotta wait until I maybe have some free time and make some good vlogs and kind of maybe stockpile them or whatnot, and then see if I can make some cool videos. But otherwise, I'm just gonna be sticking with gaming for right now. All right, another turn here. I'm really liking the weather on this map. I don't think we've played in weather like this yet, with sort of the fog that's just lying right on the road here. Kind of hard to see in, not gonna lie. Kind of freaking me out also, but yeah, I mean, it's very cool. It would suck being a viewer in a race like this, because you can't really see the cars as they go by. Look at those guys. They're all just waiting to see me. And yeah, they can't because it's too foggy. You get my point? I hope so. These guys, look, I can't even see them behind me. Maybe they just lost sight of me completely in the fog. I'm sure they may have, but we're still doing pretty good here. I know I'm kind of falling off the track a little bit here, not being the best driver that I could be. I gotta go check the difficulty. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a hard or normal or whatever we put it up to, but I don't recall it being this easy to win races. You know what I'll do? I'll check the points or the amount of credits that I get after this, and it should have that Drivatar difficulty, and if it doesn't, we know there's something wrong, because if it has the Drivatar difficulty, it means I am still playing with the difficulty bonus, and everything should be all good. Here we go, though, entering the final lap of today's race. No, yeah, of this race. Of this one of today's race. We got one more race up coming right after this. And here we go, guys, down around the track. Circuit de Spain, I think, or de Spa, what did that say? I'm sorry, I kind of missed that, but Definitely just butchered that name. Let's see here. I'm getting around pretty well here. It's like, are these roads actually built as roads? Because they look like they are. Or was this specifically meant to be a racetrack? This must have meant to be a racetrack. There's no way there's roads like this in real life. I do like this straightaway. Almost hitting the 165 mark again there. No, the auto brake kicked in and it kicked us away from doing so. But that's all right. We're just going to keep focusing around these corners here. Awesome. I don't quite get the green and red lights back there. They're just sort of confusing me. Right there even. You guys can see one. For reals, what are they for? I really do wonder where this track is though. It's got some really interesting sort of scenery going on here. Almost like mini cactuses. That's definitely the wrong word for them, but they look like little shrubs or cactus. Guys, we cannot even see the guys behind us, and that might just be because of the fog, but I feel like I'm doing really well here. Especially if the drive-avatar difficulty is still on. Like, what the heck? Oh, I spoke too soon, just about wiped there, but we are still looking good as we kind of enter the last sort of section of the race here, preparing for our final sort of encroach on the finish line. Yeah, they do have the green lights everywhere. I do not know what those mean, but there's another one right off to our left there. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad, guys. I'm way off the track. Gave them some time to recover, but still looking good. Yep, still can barely see them. We're really holding this lead down tightly, and it's just a matter of staying on the track here for these last couple of turns to make sure that we can actually complete the race successfully. That would just be brutal if I lost it now. I can't do well under pressure, especially now when it comes to these kind of games. Actually, I think I do work relatively well under pressure. A lot better than normal, so that's kind of a lie, but this kind of pressure here in this racing, not good for me. It's just like the don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up. When people say that, I just mess up. That's just how it goes. And there we go, guys. First place, 600 series points. So yeah, we did do pretty well on this race. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's keep going. Guys, it's looking like we've run into a slight issue installing content, and you're free to continue playing while the installation completes. Now, if you guys remember last week, I did say that I was having some issues with this. Let's just quit right now and see if we can figure this all out. Oh, and there it is, guys. The drive-avatar difficulty bonus is still turned on, so we have successfully won these, all with the drive-avatar difficulty being on 970,000 credits. We're doing pretty well for ourselves here. We also get to select a prize here, 50,000 credits. We could take the Toyota Gibbs. Don't really know what it is. It looks like a cool car, or the Sweden kind of armor outfit, whatever you want to call armor. Definitely not the right word for that. But I think we're going to go with the 50,000 credits here. We'll be over 1 million credits. I don't know if that's the first time that we'll be over 1 million credits, but let's do it. Yeah, guys, so now it's showing a little install logo over our race here, and I don't really know what that's all about. Oh, boy. Well, guys, unfortunately, it's looking like we can't do any of these. Birth of a Grand Prix, not even that. What the heck is going on? Guys, unfortunately, that is going to put a halt on today's episode, kind of. I'm just trying to think of what we can actually do here to continue, and I just came up with a slight idea here. What if we... I know this is not probably what you guys wanted to see, but why don't we just head over here real quick and join a free play match here. Try something out. Maybe try out a new card that we haven't played with ever before. Yeah, let's see. Your setup, select a car. This is probably good. We can use the Audi R8. Just give it a little bit of a practice here. I got to figure this out, obviously, and I don't think now's the time to do it, as I am pre-recording a whole bunch of stuff right now. And it's got to be done by a very certain deadline. I'm going to be up late again, so we'll see how that goes. But I do have to finish this video, and I apologize for any sort of you know, upsetness that you guys are feeling. Oh no. But I don't even know. I gotta go and try to reinstall the game or something again, but that is an issue that I gotta look into. It said it was all good to go the other day, so I don't know what's changed since then, but maybe I'll have to take another look at it and see if we can figure it out. I did try to fix it just there too, by the way, so don't think that I didn't try to actually go and fix it. But yeah, it's just looking like it's not wanting to be fixed right now. All right, so here we go, guys. We're gonna be entering this race right now. It looks like a nice simple, what is this? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, nice and simple. With a couple of these cars, we're on the Dubai track, of course. We can see the, oh, what's that tower called? The Burj Khalifa, right? I think so. Hopefully I'm right. Hey, this is like the exact same class that we were just playing in. This is actually good practice. We should maybe amp up the drive-avatar difficulty a little bit just to try it out, but this is looking good. We should be able to do fine on this race. There's a Lamborghini Gallardo, is it not? Super, super cool. There's going to be 3 laps on this race. We're in 3rd right now. And I believe we are playing the entire circuit here of Dubai. Possibly. I don't know. I know there's multiple different ways you can go. Look at that Gallardo. It literally is a Gallardo. And I don't know what gen Gallardo that is, because I know they have different generation ones and they all kind of look slightly different. But wow, what a car. We're going to stick right with him here, though. Actually, we're going to pass him right now because we don't want to be sticking behind a Gallardo. We're in an Audi R8. Actually, what do we call this thing? The Flying Lizard. We're in the Flying Lizard. Our very, very special Flying Lizard here, which looks absolutely crazy, by the way, with just all the stickers and stuff that's going on. So crazy. I'm just crashing because I'm not even paying attention, but the car is still crazy. Here we go. There's another Gallardo in front of us, I think, so let's go see. I may have spoken too soon. That guy just took off around that corner, and we might not even get a chance to see him. Actually, let's not be ridiculous. I'm sure we'll get a chance. Helicopter, come follow us, not him. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on, he's not even that crazy. It is a pretty cool car, though. I'm absolutely like a huge fan of the Lamborghini Gallardos. They're such awesome looking cars. That's not gonna fly with me. But yeah, I absolutely love the cars to death. I do like most of the cars that Lamborghini makes. The Aventador is obviously spectacular. I really do love that car as well. The Huracan I'm not so big on, but the Murcielago, of course, is another big one that I'm a big fan of. What else did they make? The Urus, I don't know how I feel about the Urus, to be honest. I definitely love the Bentley one. So the Bentley, oh, what is that called? The Bentayga, right? Yes, I think that's it. That is a great SUV. I think Bentley deserved having an SUV, and they should have made one because that was a genius idea. That's what they do. They build luxury cars, like super high-end luxury cars, and that's one of them. So that's a good call. The Lamborghini Urus, though, I don't know. I really don't know. Obviously, I think Ferrari was saying that they were going to build an SUV too, which I think is also still a bad idea coming from them. I don't know. Obviously, they did well with kind of like I don't want to call it the station wagon, the hatchback. That's the right word for it. The hatchback was pretty cool. And the hatchback, and I always get them all mixed up. It's not the California, and it's not the A12, obviously. And it's not the A12 for sure. No, not the A12, not the F12. What is the hatchback? Is it not like the 519 or something? Something like that. I don't remember what the hatchback's actually called from Ferrari, but something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them making SUVs. But otherwise, Lamborghini, you guys pretty much killed it. Actually, the one car that I think was really crazy that Lamborghini made was actually the, what was it called? The Venano, right? Or the Venano, whatever you want to pronounce it. That was a fantastic car that they built, and they never actually, I don't think they ever really put it into production or whatever. They instead went with the other one. You guys know what I'm talking about. The Centenario. That's what the Centenario. Yeah, that one was that's a pretty awesome car as well. I gotta admit, all the big cars that those guys made, like the big $1 million cars, they are such great cars. Like the LaFerrari, of course, Bugatti Chiron, all the Paganis are pretty much awesome. The Koenigsegg, I'm not actually too big of a fan of the Koenigsegg. I don't know. It's just the car doesn't speak to me. But all the other cars, the McLaren P1, obviously a fantastic car. Porsche 918. Lots and lots of awesome hypercars I'm just like massive fans of. I'd take any of them. My favorite of those probably has to be the McLaren P1 or the Centenario, I think. The LaFerrari is cool too, but I don't know. McLaren P1 is pretty cool. The 918, the Chiron, they can wait. I mean, they're not the craziest of all of them. Would I take them as cars? Absolutely. They're fantastic cars, but I don't know. They're just not my favorite of all of them. See, I feel like people that don't know cars wouldn't even realize like a 918 is what it is until they see, or until you had to like tell them what it is. They just think it's sort of like, oh yeah, Porsche, whatever. Like it doesn't get that same sort of reaction. Not that I'm saying you only get the car for the reaction, but I'm just saying, generally speaking, you're not going to get that same sort of crazy reaction of the 918 as you would have out of a P1. Even not the P1 like most people aren't familiar with, but they know at least if you're driving a McLaren, they know that's going to be like, you know, a crazy car nonetheless. But Porsche is not always so much. So I don't know if that's what turned me off, because I don't think it's, I mean, obviously it's not about the car and how much it costs and just saying, oh, this is, you know, making everybody think you spent $1 million on a car. Because at that level, it doesn't even matter at that point anymore anyways. Not that it would in the first place, but I don't know. The 918 is a great car, but just for whatever reason, I haven't found myself like really loving the thing. I feel like even like the Carrera GT could probably beat it. I don't know. Anyway, we are getting very close here on this Lamborghini. Oh man, I'm forgetting the name of that Gallardo. There we go. And we're going to see if we can pass it here, of course. Oh, I'm crashing into the wall again. I'm crashing into the wall. Uh-oh. Not looking good. Okay, everybody. Everybody, just calm down here. I've made multiple crashes here. This should do. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. That's much better. All right, here we go. This is the final race of the lap here, though, guys. I know I've been kind of talking about cars the whole time. This might be the chance where we pass him. Jeez, what did he just hook up there? He just literally got way ahead of us. Get out of my way, buddy. Come on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. Here we go, guys. We're going to pass him right here, hopefully. Audi R8 versus the Lamborghini. I never remember the Gallardo. There we go. I'm crashing again. Oh, no. Way too many crashes in this race so far, guys. Seriously. I got a couple more turns to do here. Here we go, guys. Coming into the area that goes into the tunnel. Not in the tunnel yet, but the area that goes into the tunnel. We're going to be approaching it right here on this turn. Of course, I think we figured out last episode that area right there is blocked off. I think that's sort of the shorter route that you can take when they have the shorter races here. But yeah, we gotta go this whole deserty kind of area, and then we're going to enter the airport and go underneath it. Such an epic part of the track, and that really is the final part of this race. So we are going to be coming first again. That's like 4 firsts in a row for us, which is actually pretty crazy. Actually, I don't know if we're going to be coming first again. What am I saying? The Gallardo is right behind us. Now, I just checked the start, and it's coming up as a super. However, I swear that's the Gallardo, so maybe I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's the Gallardo. Anyway, here we go, guys. The final sort of stretch. Hopefully this guy doesn't have more power than us here on the final bit. Remember last episode when we missed the start line? Man, that was bad. Anyway, first place here. Pretty awesome. All right, guys. Well, that is going to end today's episode. I do, again, apologize for that, whatever the issue was with it. With our regular series. Well, at least we got one race done from the regular series. But we did get another one here done. And this was just kind of more for fun. And I hope you guys are okay with that. You know, just kicking it back an episode. Maybe having a little bit more fun than we usually would have. Well, actually, it's probably about the same. It's just still a race. But you guys get the point. We were just doing this for fun just because we couldn't get the other thing working. Could have ended the video, but decided to do this anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to go below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys all in the next video.